everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. Hi, hello, how are you doing? You know, so much has happened in the past 24 hours for me. I recovered from a migraine that I got on Wednesday. It lingered into Thursday, unfortunately. I watched the season 2 finale of The Traitors. We got a new Ariana album. There's a new season of Fortnite out today. There's just so much happening in the world. And you know what's probably... I was about to really try to say with a straight face the most important thing that's happened in the past 24 hours, but the least important thing that's happened in the last 24 hours is that Amberlynn broke her, what, 4, 5, 6 day dry spell of posting content on the internet to give us a brand new vlog called My Hair is Falling Out. I was on H3's podcast and eating at the best Mexican restaurant bar vlog. I'm sure there's a lot to talk about with that title, but maybe we should just wait and see what happens. I mostly am like, I feel so sussy about Ethan Klein these days. Her fascination with his podcast has always been interesting to me. And I'm also just like, how do you know what the best Mexican restaurant is? Like, how many could you have possibly gone to? I don't know. Does that make sense? I'm just like, I don't know if I guess what I'm really trying to say is I don't know if I trust Amberlynn's one taste bud to really be able to discern what, like, the best Mexican restaurant is. You know what I'm saying? But I guess more than anything, I'm just so intrigued that, like, I don't know. I to some extent, I need to take a page out of Amberlynn's book because I do want to bring you content every day. I just was talking about this in a Twitch stream, talked about it in a video a couple days ago, and I'm over here getting all worried and concerned when I don't give you a video every day, Monday through Friday, and Miss Ma'am is out here just posting whatever, and she's doing fine, you know? She's doing just fine. So why can't I as well, is what I'm kind of thinking. But I also do want to post content because I like posting content for y'all to watch with me and enjoy and things like that. But here we are. Here we are. Shall we just get to? Let's get to. Okay, I only just now actually clicked on the video and I'm just like so thrilled that the video that's title starts with My Hair is Falling Out, starts with her just like straightening the shit out of her hair, which like I know is a thing that you do. Like people do on a pretty regular basis, but I also just don't know if I believe that Amberlynn has like invested in taking care of her hair outside of that, you know? Like, I know that, which listen, not a hair care expert by any means. I only just started growing my hair out. I know that I have a lot to learn as well. But I just imagine if you're like constantly subjecting your hair to like heat, which we know she does, whether it's straightening it, whether it is like doing the wave crimpy thing that she likes to do. Like, I know there's other things you're supposed to do. So I'm just curious what I'm not even curious. I think she told us her hair care routine is essentially just like the Suave shampoo, or maybe it's not Suave. Maybe it's Garnier Fructis or something like that, shampoo and conditioner. So anyways, whatever. Let's just get to, I know I said let's get to, but now I really mean let's get to.
Hello.
Hi.
Vlog. So I'm just straightening my hair a little bit.
Yes,
so
let's go.
I've come to terms that I have like fried my hair.
Okay.
Completely. And that sucks. I think for the longest time, like, I was just counting on my hair staying healthy because I was young. My hair was thick and pretty. But as you age and the more you use heat on it without heat protectant.
Right.
It's not good. It's not cute. So I had you guys recommend me some frizzy shampoo and conditioner, so thank you for that. Now I need recommended a really good heat protectant because I'm not going to stop using heat on my hair because I like my hair either curly or straight, and I ain't got neither. My hair is just a mess, and it's like...
And I ain't got neither. Okay. I just also, you know, here's the other thing. I also want to be just like very cognizant that I know that you know, hormones and everything play a big part in, like, your hair and things like that as well. And I know that her hormones are in, like, a different place than they once were because of her cancer and because she had her uterus removed. So I guess, like, my whole thing is, like, I'm just like, you have so much access to, like, money and resources. I don't understand why we're just now deciding to take care of it. I also feel like it's really something that could be helped by, like, going to a stylist to, you know, get your hair touched up and things like that. Because the other thing is when you have really long hair, you still do need to, like, occasionally get it trimmed and stuff because, like, the dead ends and things like that have a negative impact on your hair growth. So I'm just like, I you know what, all that to say though, I'm glad she's starting to care now. I'm glad she's taking an interest now.
I never expected that to happen to me, but it did. So I actually just got done.
Wait, I need to hear that again.
It's like or straight, and I ain't got neither. My hair is just a mess, and it's like I never expected that to happen to me, but it did.
You know what? I think that is like so. I know she's specifically talking about her hair right there, but I think that's just like so representative of her vibe in general. You know, like I think there's so many things about her and her channel and her life where she's like, I never expected that to happen to me, and it did. And so many of us that have watched her for so long are like, well, we totally expected that. Like, girl, we've been sitting here watching, and that's like very clear with her hair. I think people have like tried to give her feedback on ways to take care of her hair for a long time. And she's just acted so surprised now. It's just so interesting.
Actually just got done getting ready. I'm actually gonna go out. Might do a little shopping, might get something to eat.
Let's go.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna vlog, but I'm gonna try my hardest to vlog for you guys.
Please try your hardest to vlog for us. Please try your hardest to show up for work today. For real, for real. I honestly do really support her posting whatever, but I think it's the thing that's really hard to relate to is when, you know, she's like, I'm just gonna try so hard to vlog, and then the result of her really hard work and effort is a 12-minute vlog, and it's the first thing she's posted in days. I think that's probably unrelatable to most people that watch her, and even for me when I'm like, I'm trying to I want to give you all a video over here every day, I'm usually giving you at least 3 videos a week, and then on top of that I like stream 4 days a week and post the re-uploads the next day on YouTube 4 days a week too. So it's just like, I find it as a YouTuber hard to relate to. I can't imagine for folks who are going to like regular everyday jobs, a 9-to-5 job, or maybe not specifically a 9-to-5 job, but maybe you work in retail or the service industry, and that's probably just so hard. But you know what, she's in a place of privilege that's the life she gets to live, and I'm thrilled for her. And here we are going to the Torrid. I was just saying that my friend and I had been talking about how we kind of missed her Torrid hauls. But she also said that everything at Torrid was ugly or not her aesthetic or whatever, so we'll see if she gets anything here.
Stop 1 is Torrid.
These kind of look like Old Maiden types of shoes. Or not shoes, clothes. Which I do think I've seen feedback from like plus size women that like that's a challenge of shopping places that specialize in plus size clothing, is that a lot of it's Old Maiden type. It's just like a lot of small florals, and like this is giving jean skirt vibes even though it's probably pants, you know, just Old Maiden types of things. So sorry if y'all enjoy dressing like that. That is ooh, usually I'm like, that's not a slight at you, but that's just the vibes I'm getting, besties. Please don't take offense. I'm so glad we got that little runway walk from her in the Torrid. That's an interesting cardi. Huh. Wait, that whole interaction that she set that camera up for was to show us her walking and touching all these clothes, and then I'm gonna play it back for you so you can see it. This is literally what she was like, let me set up the camera and film for you all. Sets it up, walks, brushes up against the clothes, walks back and just stares at herself in the viewfinder the whole time. Just watch it. She's pretending to be interested in the clothing for 2 seconds, walks away, walks back, stares at herself and makes a duck face. Stares at herself some more.
Now we're about to eat at this Mexican restaurant. It's actually super freaking fancy, not gonna lie.
Is it? It seems...
Mi casa is tu casa.
It's feeling pretty standard for a Mexican restaurant for me. I mean, there's definitely, it's a spectrum, but I wouldn't say this is giving super fancy, I guess is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's heavy.
Like, I've been to a Mexican restaurant that looks like this before. Like, for sure. Actually, the one I went to in Seattle with my friends when I was visiting them was really giving this vibe. I can't remember what it was called, but it had a lot of, like, similar, like, decoration, architecture, etc. Like these little roofs inside. I'm so... Again, cinematography Lynn strikes again, because if the goal is for me to be able to really take a look at what's on this menu, she shows it for all of 2 seconds, and the menu's so far away I can't even read what's on it. I mean, I can read this stuff at the very bottom because it's much bigger, but like outside of that, no chance. And for as long as it was on the screen, if I didn't sit here and pause the video... Love chips and salsa, love chips and queso, stunning. What is that? Could you, it looks like maybe pozole, which I do love pozole.
Yeah, it looks so good. Okay, so we're in dollar. Stop.
What was that noise that Mama Lynn made? Wait
yeah,
for it.
So good. Okay, so we're in dollar.
We're
in dollar. We're in dollar. Stop. We're in Dollar General and I'm getting a little candy. I'm getting chocolate covered caramel.
Werther's Original is such a, and I mean this because my grandma literally always had them, but it's such a grandma candy. It's such a grandma candy. I love it. And that is not a slight whatsoever. I love my grandma. I always look forward to getting a little Werther's Original. You know, the only other person in my life that I could think of that regularly had Werther's available was the first therapist I ever had when I, here in Chicago. Not ever had ever, but the first one I had here in Chicago, he always kept Werther's Originals chilling on the coffee table in his office. And I sure did have one every time. I was like, this takes me back to old Mima's table. Mima's kitchen table.
Werther. So... yeah.
Bingo! Bingo! Bingo would make such a cute little boy's name. Don't you think? B-I-N-G-O. He'd already have his own song when he came out the womb.
71. 27. 48.
She means fucking business. Let's fucking go.
B6.
I don't know that I've ever done, I literally, all the recent bingos I've gone to have been in gay bars, usually with drag queens. So, this fast pace is totally not the vibe I'm used to.
And 34. 53.
Love it.
By 28.
I kind of.
By 16.
Oh. People got bingo. I kind of would be down for 20, 30 minutes of just bingo ASMR. Just give me the sights, smells, and sounds of the bingo hall with no added commentary for 20 to 30 minutes for me to fall asleep to, that would be such a vibe. I'm so serious right now. Maybe not from Amberlynn, but like, is that out there? I bet if I looked it up, there's somebody doing that. Different day.
Hey guys, so
Hi.
the next day, I'm actually waiting for my mom to come pick me up because we're gonna go visit my grandma. My grandma actually just had lung surgery, so if you guys pray or want to send out positive vibes.
Can we get the prayer warriors in the comments lifting up Amberlynn's grandma? Like, for real, no jokes. If you pray, I don't pray, but if you want to be a prayer warrior in my comments for Amberlynn's grandma, or just send positive energy to Grandma Lynn, going your way, sending it into the universe.
That there was no complications, thank God. We were all
good.
Worried. But we want to go visit her, make sure she's okay, and make her feel loved, and yeah, I just want to check in on her. So this is one of my grandma's cats.
Oh my God, baby.
Actually, my favorite cat that she has. I'm obsessed with her. I need her and I want her. This is the female version of Grumpy Cat.
Is it? I didn't look like Grumpy Cat at all.
I'm on a hair journey. I know in the beginning of this vlog I said, help me with some heat protectant. And now I'm just saying, no, don't do that. I'm done adding heat to my hair. What has happened is
love the switch up 4 minutes into the video. Yes, work. Love that.
Really traumatized me beyond words. You guys will not notice, and I barely even noticed until I went back and watched like a vlog from like November or December. My hair is fried. I'm losing a lot of hair from down here.
Did she just say we wouldn't notice that her hair was fried? Did I understand that correctly? I think you didn't notice. I think specifically it was you.
My hair is thin. My hair is falling out. It doesn't feel the same.
Sure.
It doesn't look the same. And it's because, as you guys know, I used to wear my hair in a bun. Constant. I mean, for years and years, that is what I did. With the occasional, let's wear my hair down. But ever since, I don't know, I would say the last like 6 months, I have straightened my hair or curled my hair in some sort of fashion multiple times a week. My hair is not used to that, but that's the style I wanted. I wanted my hair to be super straight, or I wanted to have waves in it. And I have never been like a curly hair girly pop. My hair would never hold a curl. Like, I literally got my hair done years ago. I vlogged it. I did like an ombre thing. And
I remember the ombre. I was watching it. That was back when I was like watching. Well, I mean, I'm still obviously watching in real time, but there's like a certain part where you go back so far, like early Destiny and before. I wasn't really watching her real time. And I do remember the ombre. And this is just also part of me. I'm like, you haven't had like a professional care for your hair in such a long time. It would probably be so beneficial to, like, have somebody... You don't even have to cut it all off, you know? Like, I know I joke about hashtag get a bob, but, like, you don't even have to do that, right? Like, you could literally just go and ask them to help, like, clean it up, trim out the dead ends, and that might end up a lot of it being taken off because it is damaged, but, like, you need, like, a healthy set of hair to start working with, you know?
And while I was there when she was done, she was like the hair salon person. She was like, I want to curl your hair. And I was like, my hair will not curl for you. And she was like, just watch. She tried. She couldn't curl it. Like, my hair was just like,
I mean,
straight.
It's clear she was not talking about this hairstylist doing her hair back then for the same reasons that I was. But I do think it would be so helpful if she had a professional take a look at it and, like, give it some love.
I started realizing recently, like, why is my hair keeping a curl? Like, it's because my hair has changed texture so much. So then, like, now that I can have, like, a little wave, I was like, oh my God, I never want to stop. Like, because it's something I've wanted my whole life.
Sure.
So I could finally do it. I couldn't get enough. So by doing that and by adding heat to my hair so often, after I haven't really been doing that, my hair is not happy with me. So I am not going to be adding heat to my hair for a hot minute.
I mean, I think that's fine. I think that's, like, a good part of the solution. I'm also just like, there are so many people that do those things regularly that there probably are ways to do it safely, right? Like, I would imagine, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't add any heat to my hair. Mostly, I usually let my hair air dry every day. If I'm really in a hurry, I'll pull out the blow dryer to dry my hair. And that's the most heat that it usually gets ever. But, like, surely there are things that people do to help with that. I think it's probably part of the larger issue is just that you don't really put a lot of care into your hair in general.
I'm going to be changing my shampoo and conditioner, which I've actually already done that. Like, I used to use Tresemme, and you guys are like, don't do that. Like, supposedly Tresemme has been, like, sued, like, multiple times. I cried about it, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I cried about it to my mom because my hair has always been, like, you know.
Oh, she cried about her hair. I thought she was crying about Tresemme being sued. I was like, you're crying about this corporation, but no, she's crying about her hair. I was so confused. I was like, why are you so attached to Tresemme? But I was clearly wrong.
About myself. And now I'm slowly losing it. Actually, it's happened quite fast. I'm not going to lie to you. Because, like, just in December, my hair looked completely different. Like,
I would like a side-by-side.
In 2018, like, how thick my hair was. I don't know.
What do you know about
getting
thick?
Cheap, and a lot of people won't, like, understand that, but...
No, I understand.
Now, I'm, like, literally rambling about this. I'm gonna shut up now.
I actually do understand. Like, Amberlynn really has always talked about how, like, her hair is one of the things that she likes the most about herself. And that's, I think, why a lot of people have always been confused that she hasn't, like, taken care of it better than she did or does, you know? Like, it makes sense to me that she's sad about it. I think hair is, like, one of the ways that we all, like, express ourselves. As somebody who clearly has gone through a lot of different iterations of how my own hair looks, like, hair is an important part of your identity. And I'm sure, like, if you're losing your hair, that does hit differently. I think you just gotta, like, take some time to invest in it then, you know? And invest in the things that you care about, like, genuinely. Like, I think that would be such a, like, uplifting thing to do for yourself, is to, like, really go and let somebody fully take care of your hair and treat it well and things like that. And I already know that somebody in the comments is gonna say, well, she probably doesn't go to the salon because they don't have a chair for her that she'll fit in, blah, 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 blah. That might be a concern of hers. I don't know if it is or isn't. But, like, I know that, actually, I do know that was a concern of hers back in the time that she went to the stylist from that story she just was talking about and just told. But, like, they were able to find a solution. And I think most hairstylists, well, I can't say every hairstylist, but I think she could probably find a hairstylist that would find a way to make it work for her. So that's just, like, I guess that's always kind of been my confusion about Amberlynn, is, like, you have the money and resources to, like, invest in taking care of so many things about your life, like, outside of your hair, but specifically about your hair. And instead you spend your money on a lot of, like, frivolous things that don't seem to matter as much to you as your hair does.
You guys, I'm, like, super behind on H3 videos. But you guys know me. I watch every single one of their podcasts. I'm obsessed with them. Probably their biggest fan. But someone messaged me on Instagram. This was a minute ago. Like, I'd say, like, 2 weeks ago. And they were like, oh my god, you were on the H3 podcast. Well, long story short, I'm going to show the clip here.
I'm honestly surprised that she was on the H3 podcast at some point and nobody told me about it. I get no DMs, no nothing. I see anybody talk about it on the internet ever. Like, nobody's talking about it on Twitter, nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's because other people that are interested in Amberlynn are kind of like me and are kind of just like, over Ethan Klein. So I don't know, because I hadn't heard of this, but I guess she was. Let's watch the clip.
Okay. You is to lose you. Sometimes you just need to disconnect and enjoy your own company. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's going through something.
Get out of here.
I don't think that means that she's necessarily...
Get out of here! I'm so mad! I'm so mad! Are you fucking kidding me? I know you're not fucking serious right now. I know you're not fucking serious. leaving the planet? Get out of here. That's the best laugh I've gotten from Amberlynn in a minute. In a minute, I'd be so embarrassed to clickbait with that, to be like, I was on the H3 podcast. And by that, I mean I was in a recommended TikTok for Ethan. Oh my God. Let me gather myself. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. That wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, Okay, I know some of y'all are sick of the giggles. I gotta get it together. I can't stop laughing. It's fine. We're fine. I'm good. I'm good. Whew. Whew. Deep breaths. It's really not that funny. I'm sure it's not that funny. Oh, but that took me out. That's not what I was anticipating. All right, girl. I'm so proud of you. You got on your favorite podcast. You were featured on your favorite podcast. All right, I'm just push and play.
While I was watching the actual podcast while that happened, people in the comments were like, oh my God, Amberlynn, I love you, and like all this stuff. And I was just like, I can't even begin to imagine, like, does H3 know me?
No!
You do? Hello?
No, he doesn't.
I'm just obsessed.
He doesn't know. He doesn't. Ethan Klein has no idea who you are. You showed up in a recommended TikTok after he finished watching a completely different TikTok. Does he know me? No, he doesn't. Well, he might, but he doesn't based on that clip.
With the H2 podcast, you guys know that. So when I saw like my TikTok like pop up right there, like I was shook, to say the least. Honestly, now that I think about it, I think the top two weirdest situations that have happened was Lil Nas X posting a picture of me on his Instagram.
Oh, he did do that.
Like
he did.
Meme. Or
it was not just any meme. It was the meme where she's of her thumbnail of her video where it's like me reacting to me lying or whatever. It was that one. That's what you're known for. That's what you're known for, lying.
Using like audio from one of my mukbangs in one of his like.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
I don't watch Howard Stern. I never really have, but like obviously I know his name. But this was years ago, and people sent me the clip, and I was like, that is like the weirdest thing ever. Okay, guys, we're about to do a taste test of something that I told myself that I would never in a million years try.
And
so I love pickled things. I like pickled cucumbers, which are pickles, pickled onion, pickled carrots, pickled asparagus, pickled okra, the list
pickled
these
nuts.
You remember my pickled baby corn era, don't you?
I do.
I'm loving a boiled egg.
Not the boiled eggs. That just made me think of the traders. They got them boiled eggs. Is she about to try a pickled boiled egg though? Let's go. I've never tried one. I feel like it's probably good.
Put two and two together. We have pickled eggs.
Let's fucking go.
I'm gonna try one for you guys.
Let's go.
Do it for the plot. Do it for the vlog. So let's do it.
You gotta do something. Listen, you gotta do something for the vlog. Although including that H3 thing, that was enough for me. We could have ended the video right there because that was so entertaining to me. But let's eat this pickled egg. Let me see it.
Oh boy.
This is just gonna, you know, bring up the egg intolerance thing again. It really is. Which reminds me, if you're intolerant of eggs, whenever you're gonna eat an egg product, it better be fucking good, you know?
Freezer. No, I didn't. I had it in the fridge. Oh! This smells identical to a salt and vinegar potato chip.
Oh, I love salt and vinegar potato chips.
That does make sense.
If they ever stop making salt and vinegar potato chips, bury me. End it. End it all. Because I'll be so sad.
Vinegar and salt, I'm assuming. Eggs, water, vinegar, salt, natural flavors, and polysorbate 80. I don't even want to touch it. Let me get a fork. I am genuinely so nervous.
I don't want to touch it, but I will put it in my mouth. We've all been there, right, ladies? Am I right, ladies? What do you know about not wanting to touch it, but putting it in your mouth anyway? Ooh, she's got me silly now. We are on pure silly goose vibes, because, ooh, I'm feeling so goofy.
Oh, do it for the plot. Do it for the plot. Okay. Ready?
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
I think it's probably fine.
A lot's happening. Ooh!
Ooh!
That's vinegary. I don't have a conclusion, so we're going in for another bite.
Let's fucking go.
On the inside. All right.
It's a boiled egg. Yeah, looks like a boiled egg.
You guys, I'm having like a moment. I'm pretty picky
A
here.
moment?
If you know me in real life, you know that. I was expecting to hate these. You can love two things separately. It doesn't mean you gotta love them together. And I'm not gonna lie to you. This is good.
Okay,
it doesn't
work.
taste like anything pickled I've ever had before. It literally tastes like that flavor that a salt and vinegar potato chip has. So weird.
The flavor being salt and vinegar? Or are you trying to tell me it tastes like a potato chip?
And the texture is splendid. It's like a little bit like more firm and hard compared to like just a normal hard-boiled egg.
I love when it's just a little bit more firm and hard than normal.
I don't know if it's the vinegar, but the texture is great. So for one of these, it's only 50 calories. I could definitely only eat one at a time though because it is super vinegary.
Okay.
But it's good. I feel like this would be really good in a salad.
Yeah, let's try it.
So I just got a package from Amazon. I got these
Is this diamond
face
painting?
diamonds. So it comes with these diamonds, like a silvery diamond.
Well, those are rhinestones at best, bestie.
I think like a diamond or two would be so cute near my like eyeliner or something. I'm definitely going to be using the smaller ones, like these down here.
This is reminding me, and somebody literally just asked me about the video I made on this, because back in the day, Trisha Paytas had this subscription box that you could buy, and I got 1 month of it just to try it out and do a review on my channel back in the day. And Amberlynn also got the subscription box and tried it. And in the subscription box, there was some kind of like glitter or something that was like supposed to go on your face or something like that. And Amberlynn did a whole entire look with it. And if I could go find the photo or like a clip from her video, I'll try to do it. But that's what this is giving. I feel like that's how this is gonna end up.
I don't want to do anything crazy, so this is a no for me, but I'm sure it looks great on other people.
Okay.
So when I do try this out, I will definitely tell you guys.
Oh, we're not going to try it today?
Something or other. I was going to say eyeliner, but that's definitely not white eyeliner. That's like a pencil, but I'm not sure why. Okay, very interesting.
Okay.
So I wanted to actually end this vlog here. I know it's a short one. Some of my videos are pretty short. I'm sorry.
That's been all of your videos lately, bestie. And honestly, that I as much as I had a lot to say about her only posting a 12-minute video at the beginning of this video. I really don't actually have a mind. I actually don't have an issue with a like 12 to 15 minute long video. It's just like if she was posting that more frequently, you know? Like it's hard for me to be like, oh, for 5 days, for the 5 days that you weren't posting on YouTube, all you could come up with was 12 minutes worth of content, you know? That for me is the issue. I don't mind a shorter vlog. I enjoy it, actually.
I wanted to end it with a Wednesday weigh-in.
Oh.
I weighed in at 499.0, so I'm not even down a pound this week. I've honestly been doing really good, which is
good.
Fortunate. I'm not perfect by no means, but I've definitely made a lot of progress here lately.
Good.
It just feels really good to be able to say that. Anyways, I'm about to get ready for bed. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Good night, Amberlynn. Get your beauty rest. Goodbye. I still, if I'm being honest with you, have not fully recovered from the H3H3 podcast thing. That took me all the way out. That was the most entertainment I've gotten from Amberlynn in a fucking minute. I don't know if y'all thought it was as funny as I did, but damn, that was so funny to me. That was so funny! Anyways, that is all I have right now in this moment for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Leave me a comment, hit like, click share. Follow me on all my social media, including getting a Cameo if you want. Also following me on my Twitch re-upload channel, Zachary Michael also. And yeah, have a great day. Bye!